but it's all good. Most times, the news conjures up feelings of sadness. At the early evening news, we want to bring you the lighter side of news. News that will bring a smile to your face and make the water cooler talk at work a lot more bearable. So let's jump into our first story. Our first story takes us to Nevada. Trooper Travis Smaka spotted a Chrysler minivan hearse seemingly alone in the vehicle going southbound in the carpool lane on Interstate 15. According to Los Angeles Times, after the driver provided his paperwork, the officer was expecting an excuse why he was in that lane. The driver told the officer he was not alone in the carpool lane because he had a corpse in the back. Crazy. Like, somebody got to break that down for me. I don't know if that's a real thing because, technically he does have another person, but the person dead. So, I don't know, man. Maybe, that's a good question. But let's get back to the story. When challenged by Officer Smaka, the driver said he included the corpse as a passenger. Officer Smaka didn't give him a $250 ticket, and he let him off with a warning. So, you could drive dead people around if you use the carpool lane. So you literally could just, go to funeral homes. Hey, you got any dead bodies? Get in that carpool lane, hit it real hard, and say you're gonna bring them back. That's a new business idea. Funeral directors, if you wanna help out people, make a little extra change, rent out your corpses, and then let people actually use them for the carpool lane. Genius idea. Shout out to Nevada, because y'all came up with it, man, a beautiful thing. But enough from me. We have the driver here to talk about his experience.
Oh yeah, listen, how y'all doing? I'm telling you, at the end of the day, man, this is a dead situation that I'm talking about right now. I need y'all to really pay attention. I don't even know why the police officers pulled me over. They said it's a carpool lane. I had a couple bodies in the back, you know what I'm saying? And when he pulled me over, he asked me why I ain't have a passenger with me. And I said I got 2 passengers in the back, but they could talk to you and let you. And then he realized that they couldn't talk to him. I said, listen, man, this is killing me, officer, please. I'm going through some. Do not give me a ticket. Matter of fact, I ain't trying to lose my job because I might end up dead like the passengers that I had in my. Matter of fact, y'all can see my face and all that. I'm telling you, at the end of the day, man, it was biased in the mother. They need to stop killing people out here with all these high speeding tickets and things they got going on. I know the law is the law, but people got to get somewhere. The bodies expired. They got embalming fluid in them. If they bust open, what you think gonna happen to me? I'm gonna end up dead. Gonna kill me. That's why I love this job, because I learned so many ways not to end up dead in situations. People out here doing dumb all day, every day, to do what they do, and they end up dead. I don't want to do that. So I do what I do to perfect what I do in my craft as being a hearse driver. I got all my license, my registration, and insurance, and all that. Yeah, it was expired. My license was a little bit expired. They said it was late, but that ain't the case. I thank the police officer and everything y'all do for me. At the end of the day, you feel what I'm saying? Matter of fact, wait, hold on. My job calling me. I gotta go. Y'all can have this, man. I gotta go.
All right. Well, I'm glad that turned out pretty good for our driver. Looks like he's been having a rough day. Got a little hand thing. He was a lot going on there. But thank you for coming on the early evening news and telling us what happened, giving us a little background on that whole situation. Thank you. Thank you very much. Man, I don't know where we finding these dudes at, but hopefully during the show we can pick up and get better people to talk about this stuff, because he seemed a little angry to me, man. He got away with the team and get a ticket. She'll be happy, right? That's what I'm saying, but I don't know, man. Who am I to say? All right, man, that was a lot. Moving on to the next story. Our next story takes us to Texas, where the Texas Department of Criminal Justice posted on Facebook about a donation of 45 boxes of bananas from the Ports of America in Freeport, near the Gulf of Mexico. Where the sergeants were unloading the bananas, they noticed a white powdery substance in the boxes. Now, I'm sure y'all wondering, I thought maybe it was powder or something. I don't know, man. I usually don't see white powdery substances on my bananas. I'm not really a big banana eater. A man eating banana, well, forget it, man, bananas. I'm not a big fan. But the officers then noticed the Port Authority, it was indeed cocaine. And it just wasn't a little bit of cocaine. It was $18 million worth of cocaine. Yes, $18 million worth of cocaine, man. Whew. Thank God the shipment didn't make it to the jail. Because what would a prison full of convicts do with that much cocaine? It wouldn't be good for the correction officers, wouldn't be good for nobody in the jail. I'm sure it'd be crazy, it'd probably be a riot. So thank God it didn't get there. But who shipped $18 million? Who has $18 million worth of cocaine? That's the question I want to know. Like, that's a lot of cocaine, man. I don't know about cocaine. I'm just telling you what I heard. But moving on, enough of that cocaine stuff. Our next story takes us to Hamilton, Ohio, where an animal shelter is holding a unique fundraiser. The Animal Friends Humane Society said it will name a cat litter box after an ex-romantic partner. That's right, for $5, you can name a cat's litter box after your ex-lover. So after a lover pooped on you, you can now have a cat poop on them. And, you know, it seemed like a little bit. Look at that cat, man. That cat's so beautiful. It look a little evil, though, man. We got to do a better job in finding cats that don't look as evil, because that one scares me, man. I don't know how people love. I mean, a lot of cat people out there. Shout out to y'all. I'm not a cat person. That thing scares the living daylights out of me, man. But wait, hold on. Wait, we got another person here from that? Oh man, look. Shout out to the early evening news staff. They're doing a bang-up job. So we got another person here that we get to talk to about this story. So let's go to them right about now. Let's go see what they're gonna got to say about this.
Yeah, man. I hate that. I bought the cat litter. Oh my God, I can't even get it out, bro. I brought the cat litter, and she I found her cheating on me. She threw the on her instead of buying the cat litter. Found out she was sleeping with my who should I start off with? Found out she was sleeping with my boy. She was with my brother. Matter of fact, there we go right there. Hey, Streeter.
Sorry about that, y'all. We're doing the best we can do to find these people. And shout out to the brother that came on. I appreciate you sharing your story with us. But there was a lot going on in that video, man. He said don't do drugs. Looked like he was on drugs to me, man. He had a lot of cussing going on. This is the only news show you're going to get cussing like that, man. I'm not sure what's going on, but I hope you're enjoying it, because I thought it was pretty funny. Hey, man, you seem pretty upset, man. I hope that dude, whoever he was, Streeter, whatever his name was, man, God bless you. I hope everything's okay, because that man looked a little irate. All right? But moving on to the next story. Our next story takes us to Miller Place, New York, where an 80-year-old woman was pronounced dead at Water's Edge Rehab and Nursing Center at Port Jefferson on Long Island. But 3 hours later, was found to be breathing. This is what authorities said. The woman, whose name was not released, was taken to O.B. Davis Funeral Homes in Miller Place, where she discovered breathing. Well, she didn't discover breathing. She was actually breathing when she got there. Oh, man, look at this dude on screen, man. He look a little crazy, man. If you could pull him back up, man, like, man, I hope he's an actor. I hope that ain't somebody's granddad we got on camera. I don't know what's going on here. God bless him, though, man. His mustache is impeccable. But moving right along. Officials at the funeral home told Newsday, out of respect and privacy and confidentiality of the families, we are honored to serve. We are not in position to comment any further on this matter. They aren't. But I will. How you let somebody, like, man, I'm irate. Because look, man, this woman, imagine the stress she went through. What if she had to take a poop? She in there, she laid up, she in the body bag, she going to the funeral home, she can't even poop. She probably pooped on herself. Then she got to wake up in that. Then she got to, there's a lot, man. We got to do better, America. World, we got to do better than that, man. I'm a appalled person. All right, now that I got that out. Wait, hold on. We actually have the person who pronounced her dead here to explain what happened and give his side of the story. So we gonna go to him right now. Let's see what he got to say, man.
The body moving. I said, holy. And so I turned around. I looked at the body. The lady. I looked at her. She looked at me. I ran clean out the room. 20 minutes ago, you were dead. I said, lady, you have to be the hardest thing. But oh my God, it scared the shit out of me.
Man, after the 3 people we've had on our show this week, I would say he's probably the best. He seemed like a good guy. But man, he was like, from what they said, we had to edit that interview because it was over an hour long. He just kept talking. And y'all can see we edited it to the most important pieces of the story. But man, the early evening news, where you get the real. Get it real. Cold, hard, man, cold-blooded, hard, real life. Real. All right, man. All right, now we're going to go on the world news. That's right, we covered the world news here at the early evening news. In world news, we're headed to South Korea. South Korea has lifted a ban that will change the lives of millions. South Korea has been working for years to slow the debate on how much government can interfere on their private life. And I'm going to give you 5 seconds to think what it is that these Koreans now have access to. I'm going to take the whole 5. All right. If y'all didn't guess, I know y'all had a bunch of guesses out there. Send it somewhere so I can get it at some point. But I'm gonna tell you right now, what they have access to now that they didn't have access to before? Sex dolls. Yes, South Koreans now can enjoy themselves in ways they never had before. There were no official laws or regulations banning the import of sex dolls. Hundreds to thousands have been seized by the customs, and like that's terrible. So if they're getting seized, wait a minute. What picture is that, man? Who? Oh my God. What is? We're talking about sex dolls. I don't understand what's going on right there. Man, just work with us. We getting there. We getting better slowly but surely, y'all. Y'all stay with us though. But let me get back to the story. So by using a clause in the law that bans the import of goods that harm the country's beautiful traditions and public morale. You mean to tell me sex dolls are not a part of South Korea's beautiful traditions? I know bowing is a part of South Korean tradition. I'm sure many of these sex dolls will be bowing, among other things. You know what I'm talking about. All right, so get back to the story. Lee Sang-jin, who headed one of the company's online shopping malls, said, and I quote, "We thought our people's rights to seek happiness and use sex dolls in their private lives have been restricted by state. There are various types of people who use sex dolls, including those who are sexually alienated and those who need them for artistic purposes." Artistic purposes? Let me say that again. Artistic purposes? Man, what are these artistic purposes? Are sex dolls attending paint sips? Are sex dolls at the Hobby Lobby buying canvases and modeling in a room full of art enthusiasts? I mean, what does that exactly mean? Right? Like, I don't know. Like, that's artistic purposes and sex dolls. Don't seem like they go together. But whatever works, we gonna go with it. Shout out to them. Shout out to South Korea for allowing sex dolls to come in the country now and, you know, maybe they want to cut down on population. Ever thought of that? Maybe they say we're gonna import a bunch of sex dolls so we don't have as many people here, because if you, well, I'm not gonna explain it no further. I'm gonna leave it there. Use your imagination. All right. So now we're going to go to a person, and this person is not from South Korea, but he's going to give his take on sex dolls in general. Let's hear what he has to say.
Let me tell you about sex dolls. That's some freaky. I don't think if you a real man and you mess with a sex doll, that's real crazy right there. One time I remember sex dolls was that movie Cherry, and I didn't like that movie. I watched it once, and that was that. I don't need no sex doll. I'd rather have a nice-looking woman sit in my bed, sit on the couch next to me that can really touch me. Don't feel like plastic or whatever that is. I better you off real good, but no thanks. No sex dolls for me. Good luck, China. What's that, Japan? Oh, there you go, Japan. There you go.
Sir, it was South Korea, man. He ain't get either. He said China, Japan, it was South Korea, just so we know, so we clarifying. South Korea now allows sex dolls, all right? Apologies to China and Japan for the mix-up, because I'm sure they're really concerned about this sex doll thing, and they want to make sure they out of the clear. They in the clear, you know, so making sure they in the clear. Okay, now, for a new portion of our show, we're going to go to my opinion portion. All right? My opinion. Today, I will be talking about buffalo wings. Before I get into it, they are delicious and welcome anywhere I am. The history of buffalo or hot wings is secondary to me. They're outstanding. They're beautiful. Whoever came up with them is a glorious person. Thank you. You've done the world a great service. All right? Like the glorious combination, man. Chicken, hot sauce, can't go wrong. So let's get to it. Boneless wings. Boneless buffalo wings. To me, this is a major issue. For those of you that don't know, boneless wings are not, in fact, wings. They are chicken breasts cut into small pieces. Now, don't get me wrong. They're delicious. I love them. But why do we call them wings? Why are they wings? Should they not be called chicken breast nuggets? Chicken nuggets, chicken chunks, chicken breast chunks, which is my vote. Who doesn't love chunks of breast? Let me say that again. Who doesn't love chunks of breast? I certainly do. Moving right along. Is this not weird to anybody else? Just because everybody loves chicken wings does not mean we would not be okay with breast chunks. Can I have an 8-piece order of buffalo wings with a side order of breast chunks spicy? Right? Don't that sound delicious? Who doesn't want breast chunks? Can I get an order of 12 breast chunks, please? Right? It's a win-win, baby. Now, for another thing here, I'm not sure if a lot of my people know. Because see, where I'm from, we order them a special way. And I'm going to put this out to the world. I'm letting everybody know. I'm going to turn this way so y'all can see me and get close. The term I'm talking about right now is you order your wings fried hard. You don't know what that is? Let me turn back and tell you. All right, now fried hard is when you order your wings and they're not juicy, they firm, and they best, man. So I'm not sure if everywhere around the world knows what fried hard means. It's essentially when you fry the chicken hard enough, where when you put the sauce on them, it's just perfecto. So I want y'all to all enjoy that. So one thing I want to put out there is go out there and order your wings fried hard. It'll change your life. All right? But, you know, let's get back to the thing I was talking about earlier. Boneless chicken wings. Let me say it again. Boneless chicken wings. It's terrible. Terrible, terrible, terrible. Yeah, I'm taking 5 seconds, man. I'm just gonna sit here for a second. So I want y'all to really soak this in. All right? They're chicken breasts. They are chicken breasts. It's chicken nuggets, man. Chicken chunks. Right now, I'm gonna put this out there and I want this thing to go far as possible. I believe, in my humble opinion, that boneless chicken nuggets, I can't even say it. See, I got nuggets on my head. Boneless chicken wings should now be called chicken chunks. I hope you all agree. And I went to the streets to really delve into this a little further with the people. Because, you know, we the ones ordering it. How the restaurant get to say boneless chicken wings? Boneless chicken wings, boneless chicken. No, man, chicken chunks. That's what I'm fighting for today. This is my opinion piece, and I went out to the streets to get some backup. So let's see what the people are saying about boneless chicken wings, AKA chicken chunks. Chicken chunks. Now, we're going to get some people's thoughts on this whole thing. We're going to find out if people realize that chicken wings or boneless chicken wings are actually chicken breast? Melissa, thank you for being on the early evening news with Tyrone Miller. And I have one question for you. The question is, what part of the chicken are boneless chicken wings?
Yeah, that's not a thing. It's not right. It's not true. So there's no part.
There's no part.
Yeah, there's no part.
Thank you.
That's like probably like breast meat coated and all that. Yeah, it's not.
See that?
It's smaller. It's just not a chicken. They don't call it chicken nugget or chicken tender.
See?
They had to make something up.
I was talking about on the show. They should be called chicken chunks.
Yeah, that would be good. Chicken chunks.
It's a thing
Right,
now.
yep.
Chicken chunks.
See, I'm with you.
So, Melissa, thank you.
You're welcome.
And I appreciate you being on. And chicken chunks.
What part of the chicken is the boneless chicken wing?
Yes, sir.
That's the extra stuff, right? That's all the extra bits that's not exactly hanging to the other bones?
See, it's actually chicken breast.
Okay.
So, I've been floating around the idea we should call the boneless chicken wings chicken chunks.
Chicken chunks?
What do you think?
I mean, that makes more sense than boneless wings. What's the point of boneless wings if there's no bone? That's redundant.
It is.
Yeah.
It's not even a wing.
Chicken chunks, I like that. You could do like chicken nugs. I know
Yeah.
people like the nuggets, but there's a huge debate between boneless wings and chicken nuggets. What's the difference?
There isn't one.
That's what I would say.
So see, we have to go. So Troy, from now on, you go with chicken chunks from here on out.
chicken chunks.
What's starting it? Chicken chunks, y'all. Hey, y'all want to get on? Come on, slide over with my boy Troy. Come on in.
Come on in, guys. We're
Yeah.
talking about chicken chunks.
All right, so listen, I got a question for all three of y'all. The question is, what part of the chicken are boneless chicken wings? What part of the chicken are boneless chicken wings?
Joe?
Say it again.
Joe?
It is not a chicken drum. It's chicken breast.
Word.
Because it's not no bones in it.
Word.
See that?
I was about to say flats, but flats got mad bones.
Slide up. Now see, flats have bones, but boneless chicken wings are only chicken breasts, but they call them boneless chicken wings.
And they're just chicken.
It's just chicken breast. So see, what we gonna do here, me, you, Troy, we now are calling them boneless chicken chunks.
Well, just chicken chunks.
Chicken chunks.
Chicken chunks.
Chicken chunks.
Chicken
That's,
chunks.
So when you go order chicken chunks.
Got you.
And y'all on the early evening news with Tyrone Miller. Y'all want to shout anybody out?
Nah, I'm good.
You good?
I don't know nobody.
All right. Hey man, thank y'all for stopping through, man. Appreciate it. Man,
What?
boy, I'll let you know. The early evening news, Tyrone Miller. That's me. Yeah. Look for it, man. It's gonna be streaming, man. You'll see it out and about.
There you go.
But Troy, thank you.
talking to you.
Man, great talking to you, brother. And
dude.
what's chicken what?
Chicken chunks.
Chicken chunks, baby.
Can I do a shout out real quick?
You can.
I want to shout out to all the succulent chicken that are going to be chicken chunks real
Oh
soon.
yeah, baby. So my name's Tyrone Miller. Your name is?
Evan and Guzman.
Evan. Shout out to Evan, man. He here. Evan, we got this one good question for you, brother. This one question is easy, but it might be a trick question for you. I don't know if you're going to know. What part of the chicken are boneless chicken wings?
Thighs.
Ooh, see? Now see, you threw me for a loop, because it could be a thigh boneless.
could be.
So most of the time they're chicken breasts. But we're trying to, on the early evening news, we're trying to get this thing out there. We are now gonna call them chicken chunks.
Oh, okay.
You like it?
I like it because it is chunks.
That's it.
what
That's it.
is.
It's chicken chunks, man. And so, man, appreciate you. Thank you. And what are we calling boneless chicken nuggets from here on out?
Chicken chunks.
Chicken chunks, baby. You heard it here first. Chicken chunks. I think it's a thing now. Now, I just got to comment on this. Did you guys notice how I asked 4 different people what are boneless chicken wings made of? No one had the correct answer. What are we doing? America, we gotta do better. Matter of fact, I'm gonna go to this camera. America, we gotta do better. We are misleading the youth, misleading the people, and we're better than that. I believe in America. I believe that we can now start calling boneless chicken wings, which they're not chicken wings. We can call them chicken chunks. It starts here. Starts with you, starts with me, starts with everybody. Starts with everybody. Chicken chunks. And now for my last thought on the buffalo wing world. What's up with these damn vegan buffalo wings? What is this? They are not even chicken. Nothing. There are no wings involved. Call them buffalo cauliflower or maybe buffalo tofu. This is getting out of hand. And if we don't change things now, where are we going? America, we got to do better. This is outrageous. We're eating cauliflower and we calling it chicken. We calling them, what is this, man? What's the name? Like, what about the portobello steak? I'm going to give you a definition of steak. High quality beef taken from the hindquarters of an animal. And I got to giggle on that. That's a little funny. I didn't know it was hindquarters of an animal. So it's pretty much beef that's coming off a cow's ass. So when y'all eating steak, y'all eating ass meat, man. It's terrible. All right, yeah. I curse now too. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm doing my best. I'm sure it's going to get edited out because CNJN make sure we cover all our bases. But steak is taken from the hindquarters of a cow. I just think that's funny. The hindquarters. I'm gonna start calling my butt the hindquarters. Yeah, I gotta go to the bathroom and evacuate my hindquarters. I think that's funny. All right. So, what did we learn today? We learned that boneless chicken wings are actually chicken breast, and they will now be referred to as chicken chunks. There we go. I love that, man. That's beautiful. So, I just want to thank y'all for listening, man. That was my opinion. I know I got a little crazy, but, in closing, this has been the Early Evening News. My name is Tyrone Miller. Spread love, empathy, peace, light, and until we meet again, chicken chunks!